I'm Hanny XOXO and welcome to or back to my channel. I run a small crochet business called XOXO Crochet Plus Whimsy where I sell mostly crocheted plushies, all handmade by moi at in-person markets. I also try to post every single plushie that I make on all my different social media, such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Lemonade, you name it, and I will have all of those linked down below, as well as any other links or patterns that I mention in today's video. Today is Tuesday, November the 25th, which, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate, anyone in the States, happy Thanksgiving week to all of y'all. And this week we are back to weekly vlogs, week in my life, whatever y'all want to call it. And I do want to warn you right now, I honestly don't know how much actual crochet is going to be featured in this video. I feel like I'm probably going to yap a lot, and I don't know. I don't really know where this week's video is going to take us, but I guess we'll be finding out together. I honestly haven't crocheted anything new since last week's video when I showed y'all everything that I was planning to take to my market with me before it inevitably got flooded and canceled. But since then, I really just have not gotten the urge to work on anything because I've also just been in between trying to apply for more markets and just trying to figure out what to do. It's hard, I guess, when I don't have a set market planned. I also don't have any custom orders to work on right now. So it's just hard to know what to work on without knowing exactly what kind of event I'm gonna be attending next. But I know I've gotta pick it back up. I've gotta get going on my crochet. I mean, especially if I'm running this channel. I literally have a crochet YouTube now, and I'm just yapping. I need to be crocheting. By the way, I haven't said anything about it yet, but if this isn't your first video from me, if you've been around this block before, you might be wondering, oh my gosh, did you finally move? Because I know I have been teasing y'all that I should be moving soon, and sadly, I haven't moved yet. I'm still stuck in my little tiny mini studio. But since it is Thanksgiving week, my cousin actually went home for the holidays and asked me if I could house sit for her. Well, actually, not house sit, but just babysit her turtles. But she also, fully set me up. She's literally so nice and sweet and kind. Everyone, I feel like, needs a cousin like this in their life. She set me up with anything I could need. She's like, let me know whatever you need. You can work on all your work stuff here, do your laundry here, which, by the way, their house is so crazy. They have a fully smart AI'd out house. I literally had to come over yesterday, before I took them to the airport so that they could just teach me how to use their house, because everything is just crazy. Even their laundry is it's an AI laundry, which I didn't even know that was a thing, but I guess it is. I was so shook about it. I just put a load in right now, and I even took a clip of it. I'll show you guys right here. I feel like I need to video this because it's so fancy. My cousin's laundry machine, it's literally doing an AI wash, and then up there it just said auto dispensing detergent because it auto dispenses the detergent. You don't have to put any in there, and now it's doing this AI. I don't know, this is just so crazy. What? It's AI, and then it connects to the dryer, so they're connected. So after you do the AI wash, it knows exactly how long it needs to do the AI dry. I don't know, y'all, I'm scared of AI, but this is kind of cool. But yeah, point being that they just have a really crazy smart house. They honestly have cameras and microphones everywhere too. I just keep thinking I wonder if they're watching and listening in on me filming my little videos. But my cousin is seriously one of my biggest supporters. Absolutely love her. Her and her husband, which, by the way, if you again have been here before on this channel for the past few months and remember that a few months ago I had to travel to go be a bridesmaid in a wedding. It was actually for this cousin who I'm house sitting for, and it's also really, really awesome that like I have such a good cousin who is living so close to me, because I don't know if I've ever said before, but I actually don't live like anywhere near any of my family. Like to get to my nearest family member, I'd have to either drive like 10 hours or take like a 2-hour long plane flight. But then ever since my cousin like moved here, like so close to me, literally like less than a 30-minute drive away, it's just been so nice having her around. And I'm honestly so excited that I get to spend my Thanksgiving here as well, because I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly like a little bit disappointed because I have never ever missed a Thanksgiving with my family ever. Like I've never missed a family Thanksgiving, but this year, like since it's just been like crazy just with like money wise, the economy, all of it, like, and my fiance is having to have all these crazy jobs now, so I honestly like just really need to be here. I really need to take care of the house. So I definitely, my number one priority is I want to make sure that she's like all taken care of and everything, because she's like been going through it to take care of us and I just really appreciate her. But it's just so nice because my cousin was really needing this help, and honestly, like I feel like she's helping me even more than I'm helping her, because her turtles, first of all, so adorable. I'll show you a video of them right now too. Here's the girls. They're so cute. I'm honestly like so obsessed with turtles now. Like I seriously want turtles. They're so cute. I love how the bubbles like come out of her nose when she breathes and stuff. It's so cute. But yeah, her turtles are so cute. And I also just love having space. Like y'all, it's so crazy at home because it's just it's so tight and cramped. And so it's actually just like it's just crazy here having so much space and actually having to like walk more than 2 steps to get to the kitchen or the bathroom is kind of wild. And also so awesome that I have a laundry that I can use all week. Normally I have to go to the laundromat and I literally, oh, I hate the laundromat. It gives me so much anxiety. My fiance always used to go with me, but now that she's like just having to work so crazy to like provide for our family, I have to go by myself, which obviously like totally fine with. Like I'm honestly like, first of all, also so grateful that I can be living this lifestyle, by the way. Like I do not mind at all that we live in a studio. I'm just so grateful to have any kind of roof over my head and to have someone who literally just like wants to provide for me is like kind of crazy. Honestly, like, am I a princess? Am I kind of a diva? Maybe I am. But yeah, I just don't want anyone to get anything twisted. Like, I'm really extremely grateful that I can live this like life of unemployment. Hopefully soon, like, I will grow my business. That is the goal. I need to stop talking down on myself, because I truly believe that what you say, you manifest. So I feel like if I keep talking down about my business and keep downplaying it and like calling my social media kind of cringy and stuff, like that's what it's gonna be. That's what other people will see it as. But if I start telling people like, no, like I run this crochet business and I'm posting my YouTube videos and my shorts and my content and I'm selling product, then people will like take me serious and then my business will be serious. So definitely, I feel like I just need to change up my mindset, change the way I talk to myself, change the way I talk to others about the business, so that everyone will take me seriously and I can start taking myself serious as well. But anyway, at this point, I'm like, I don't know, y'all. Maybe I just need to call this a get to know me vlog, because I feel like I've shared like way more about myself already in this what was supposed to be short intro than I've ever shared about myself in any of my other videos, because I do try my hardest to keep the topic around crochet. But I feel like, especially since the year is closing out, And I'm not one to be like making my New Year's resolutions and blah, 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 building up to these big goals that I have for the new year. Like, I'm not like that at all. I'm the kind of person where, like, if I want to do something, like, I'm just going to start doing it now. Like, I'm just going to start this second right now, which, by the way, I also am doing. Like, I literally keep catching myself every time I say, like, oh, this video is kind of cringe. Like, no, you put a lot of time and effort into that, and like, we're taking it serious, okay? But I definitely, going into 2026, if I have like one big goal for myself, it's definitely just like grow my business, and also not even really like in numbers terms or anything like that, but like even just to myself. Like, I want to feel confident about this. I want to be able to tell people, like, yeah, I run this small business. My fiance and I do this together. I also would love, love, love to start making enough money off of this business, whether it's selling my crochet at markets, hopefully selling my crochet online soon, or even if I do start getting monetized through videos and social media, because I honestly do love doing social media. Like, it's funny because I don't consider myself a very creative person. Like, even with crochet, it can be hard for me to come up with fun and cute ideas. It's hard for me to tap into that creative side. But with content and making social media and every single part of it, like the filming, the editing, the like trying to write any kind of script or roadmap, which I don't know if y'all can tell, but there was no script for this video. But every single part of that is an art to me, and I feel like I can get so creative with it. Like, I honestly love editing videos, even though it can take me kind of too long sometimes, because that is a way that I can express my creativity and, I don't know, I guess just like feel good about myself in a creative way. Okay, enough with the yapping though. My laundry is now done. That's how long I've been talking for. So I gotta go switch that over into the dryer. But first, I did want to tell y'all like some of my goals that I do have this week. It's not, this whole video isn't just gonna be me talking at ya in front of this beautiful background. But no, my goals for the week. Number one, I need to get some of my business, just like paperwork, admin sort of stuff, I need to get figured out really, really bad, because that has been a roadblock for me when it comes to getting into future markets. I need a little bit of extra paperwork. Apparently, it's easy to do. I've been looking up all the info, so I definitely need to get all my paperwork in order this week. I also really, really need to figure out what I'm going to do about online sales, because I just know I need to get that set up. My fiance keeps telling me I need to get something set up online so that like she can start telling people too if they want to order from me, like where they can order from. So I think I'm gonna try, and keyword here is try, to get my Etsy up and running, because I'm not sure if I updated y'all, but I actually was able to get into my old Etsy account from like way back in the day. It's honestly so crazy. When I logged into it, like my super old Etsy shop, it was like last activity, like April 2018 or something crazy like that. I was like 2018. So that was just like honestly kind of crazy. I don't know. Like, I knew that my Etsy shop was old. I knew I hadn't like logged into it for a really, really long time. But 2018? So crazy. But anyway, I don't know if it's like because of how my last activity was so long ago, or what the issue is, but basically like they're making me verify my identity, and y'all will have to let me know, because I know that some of y'all who watch my videos do also like have your products up on Etsy, and you know, the run around with Etsy. So I just want to know, did any of y'all have problems with verifying your identity on Etsy? Because it will not let me. Like, it will not let me. And then I also thought, which I know some of y'all might be thinking, oh, maybe it's because like that shop is so old. Like, maybe that's just like deactivated. Like, girl, try to just open up a new shop at this point, right? And so I did. I tried to open a new shop and it still, I can't, my identity cannot be verified and it's driving me insane and I don't know what to do about it because I really know that I need to have something basically. I can't just be having nothing going on. I would love to at least have an online shop so that I know I have something so that when I am posting the videos of all my products and all my plushies that I'm making, so that people know where they can actually go to purchase them, because right now, I don't know, it's just kind of embarrassing. Like, I post a picture of something and then under it, everyone's like, oh my gosh, where can I buy this? Where can I find it? Do you have an Etsy? I wish I did. So yes, definitely want to get that Etsy up and going this week. I don't know if I'm gonna have to like call like a support number. Do they even do that anymore? Do you even call I don't know. I hate phone calls, so I don't be calling anyone. But since it's for the business, I will call if I have to. Hopefully there's an email, like a support email. I don't know. Hopefully we can figure that out this week. I'll take y'all with me through that, so hopefully send me some good vibes. I will of course be taking y'all with me, so y'all will find out if this Etsy shop does get opened or not, if Etsy does verify my identity or not, which is also so funny because, like, I don't know, kind of unrelated, but does anyone else consistently fail like the robot test, like the tests that are like you know, like on Google when it's like, oh, pick which ones have crosswalks, pick which ones have motorcycles. Every time I fail, every time. I don't know why. Am I a robot? Y'all, I'm out here talking about being scared of AI, but like, maybe I am the AI. But anyway, back to business. So number one goal is to just figure out that admin paperwork side of things. And then I also want to get that Etsy up and going. And then lastly, of course, we need to crochet something this week. Okay, we got to, because it's been way too long. And so since I am babysitting my cousin's turtles for her this week, I thought it would be like really fun and cute if I crocheted them. Like if I made a crochet version. I don't know if I can crochet. Oh my gosh, I just looked over and like, I'm pretty sure that's Lucy. She's just staring at me as I'm talking. She's so freaking cute. But yeah, I just thought it would be so, so cute to crochet at least one of the turtles and then like leave it somewhere for my cousin. Like, I don't know, as a little gift for her. I just think that would be like so cute and a fun little like welcome home gift, I guess. Plus, I don't know, I just honestly, more than selling crochet, I love gifting crochet. I just love gifting crochet. It's just so fun. Like, I don't know what it is. I love giving people crocheted gifts. Is it a crime? This would actually be the first crochet item that I'd ever be gifting to my cousin as well, because I actually have thought about giving her like some crochet stuff before, because like I feel like that's really her vibe. I feel like she would like it. But the only reason why I haven't is I also don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. Again, y'all are finding out all the fun facts about me today. But this is my cousin who actually like got me started on crochet. She's the one who taught me how to crochet at the ripe age of 8 years old. So definitely I owe everything to her, everything with the whole business, all of it. I've told her so many times too, like, girl, if you want to get in on this with me, if you want to do some markets with me, like, please, I would love, love, love to have you there, because she makes stunning pieces and she will never tell you that too. Like, she always trashes on her work, whatever, which I mean, I feel like is a human response because I totally do the same thing as well. But I'm telling y'all, like, she makes such good pieces, pretty much all wearables, which again, that's how I got my start, as making wearables as well. But she is continuing on with the wearables and she still gifts me like the cutest things ever. She's given me a beanie that has like little cat ears. It's so cute. It's one of my absolute favorite beanies. She's also given me like one of those tops that's only the sleeves. I can't remember what that's called, but you know, the one that is only like the sleeves. She gifted that to me and it's so, so, so cute. Love that. And then actually yesterday when I was here, she had this like little top that she made, and she was like, I don't know why I made this. I don't like it. I'm never gonna wear it. Like, do you want it? And I was like, girl, like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you want to give me this top that you put so much love and work and time into? But she didn't even want it. So of course I took it home with me. I honestly should have worn that shirt today. Maybe I'll wear that for whatever clip I film tomorrow because it is so, so cute. And I just can't believe she was like thinking it wasn't because it's so adorable. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent again, and I do really need to switch my laundry over. I totally forgot that it literally has been done for so long now. But I just wanted to share with y'all my top 3 goals of the week. So that admin stuff, the Etsy shop, and I also want to make a crochet turtle for my cousin. So hopefully we can get to all of that. Let me go attend to my laundry and I will update y'all when I have an update. Okay, I'm about to give the turtles their veggies, and I just think that they're so cute. So I thought that maybe y'all would want to see them too. So here, let me show you guys the girlies getting their lettuce. Oh my gosh, look at these girls. They are so ready. They know exactly what I'm about to give them, I feel like, the way that they're just looking out. Okay, here we have their lettuce. Oh my gosh, I feel like they're already like starting. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Look how cute. You got your lettuce? Oh my god, she's trying to like come at me right there. Girl, it has to be up here. Girl, you know how this works. Okay, they have to have a handful of this. These divas, it's so funny. My cousin had to like pre-do all of this lettuce and put it in like, what do you call it? In tuna or whatever. Like they won't eat it, I guess, unless it's in tuna. And just drop it in? I don't know. Well, are they gonna eat that? I'm gonna get them some of this red leaf lettuce too. Whoa, why are they trying to like come up right here? I can't even feed you right there. Come here. Wait, they're kind of going crazy. Is that how turtles are supposed to be? I don't have turtles. They're acting kind of like how my guinea pigs act when I give them food and they go crazy. Okay, do they seem like they're happy? I don't know. Did I give them enough? In her instructions, she said 1 handful of the greens. Oh my gosh, she's eating it, isn't she? That is so cute. I honestly like love turtles so much. Now I gotta try to crochet one of these girlies. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to like sneak in on them when they're like really going for it and really eating it. You can see in the back, is that Lucy? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, Ethel's fighting her. She's like, girl, that's my lettuce. This is so funny. This is literally exactly how my guinea pigs act towards each other. Oh, yep, turn your back towards her. Yep. But it's like, girl, you literally have a piece of lettuce like on your foot that you could eat. You don't need to steal her lettuce. But it's funny because, again, my guinea pigs do this too, where they think like, I don't know, like if one of them has a piece of lettuce and the other one also has a piece of lettuce, like, I don't know, for some reason they think it's something different. Like they're like, oh, well, I don't want her to get the better piece than me, so now we need to fight. It's just so funny. Animals are just so cool. Oh, look at her eat that. Oh my god, she's tearing it apart. They're so cute. I could watch them all day, and I can watch them all day. I love this. Sorry if y'all thought you were getting crochet content this week, because no, it's all about the turtles. They're just so cute. Get that lettuce. Get it, girl. Get your lettuce, girl. Oh, I also want to say, just because I know like some people can be crazy, these animal lovers, which honestly, like, I do love. Like, people need to be educated on their animals. But in case anyone's looking in there and they're like, this tank seems a little bit small for these girly pops, this is not their like permanent tank. My cousin literally like just moved into this house, so like this is like very temporary. They just got set up here. So they will be getting their new tank super soon. Also, I'm sure y'all saw earlier when I was filming, my cousin has like a super big backyard with like all this greenery and stuff. And so they like free roam. Like obviously like they need someone to watch them because there's predators, but they go outside all the time and just like walk around on the grass. So they definitely live like a super, super happy life. They're very happy girls. Okay, I'm trying to decide right now how I want to go about making the turtles. And I literally brought every single color of like a brown and green yarn that I have with me, like to try to make one of these girlies. And I honestly, like, I don't know if any of these colors are gonna be a good color for them, because let me show you guys like a little bit more up close what their coloring is like. Oh, right when I started filming, she turned around for me. She's so cute. But I'm sure you can tell they have such a pretty and unique coloring. I mean, obviously like not just these two girlies, but I feel like turtles in general do. And I wasn't really thinking about that. It's not really like a straight up brown or green. It's almost like a yellow. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Their little tails in the back are so freaking cute too. But this honestly, like, I feel like this is gonna be a little bit harder than I thought, because I don't know how in the world I could make like a pattern like that. That'd be so many color changes. But on this like cute little calendar that my cousin made to like keep track of all of their things, she drew one of them, and isn't this so cute? When I tell y'all like my cousin is artsy and talented and literally like she's the one who taught me how to do everything that I know now, like this is what I mean, because this is so cute. So maybe I should honestly like make something like this. Like maybe I should base my crochet piece on her little drawing right here, because I feel like this is more manageable, like to just do green for the body, try to do like that red stripe by the eye, like maybe use mustard for the undershell, and then on top of the shell, I've seen some people do the shells where they actually do the pattern, the shell, you know what I mean, like the pattern of the shell. So maybe I could figure out how to do that, because like in my cousin's drawing right here, she did like the brown and green. So maybe I could figure out how to do like either like the outside of the box out of green and then like the little inside in brown, or like the inside in green and the outside in brown. I don't even know if that makes sense, if y'all know what I'm talking about with like the pattern of the shell, but I've seen other people do it. I'll try to put a picture up if I haven't already. But that's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm like, I don't know. This might be a kind of a big thing to take on, but I'm like, do I try to freehand it? Do I not use a pattern? And then when I freehand it, also write down what I'm doing the whole time, because I was literally just talking to my cousin last night about how like I would love to start making more of like a passive sort of income, and how I feel like I could do that through like pattern writing. So I don't know, just an idea. Maybe I should try to like be creative and like write a little pattern, but at the same time it's like I don't know if that would even be worth it, because there's already so many turtle patterns out there. But I don't know, something to think about. But I'm so happy that my cousin did this little drawing right here, because I'm definitely gonna base the little crochet plushie off of this girly right here. Okay, so now we're here in my little pile of yarn that I put out on my cousin's couch. I'm gonna try to match up some colors to this guy. I brought both like the basics chenille bright and just Parfait Chunky, my fave, because I didn't really know, like, I don't know what texture I'd want to make him, I guess, because the way that I make my like other little turtles that I make, my like, I call them my baby safe turtles, just because instead of safety eyes, I embroider their eyes. But for those guys, I like to do their body color out of Parfait Chunky, and then their shell out of the basics chenille brights, just because, I don't know, I think it gives it like a cool sort of look, I guess, for like the head and the feet to be like in a thinner yarn and then to have that like thick and fluffy shell. So maybe I'll do that for this guy as well. But I don't know. I feel like the possibilities are honestly endless. I for sure, when I go home tonight, need to remember to get some red, though, to bring some red yarn with me, because I totally forgot about how they have that red stripe right there, especially Lucy, my cousin's turtle, Lucy, like she has a really bright red stripe. So I definitely want to make sure that I get the red so that I can like really encompass her in that. But these are the colors that I have right now, and I've got to try to pick through what I think would be best for this guy. Okay, y'all, I think I finally decided what colors I'm gonna do. So I think for the shell, I'm gonna do the, like I said, the basics chenille brights to have a little bit of a thicker shell with some texture. And the colors that I'm gonna use are this one, which is caramel, and this one, which is kiwi. And I think that those will be really cute together, because I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to use kiwi for the green or if I wanted to use, I think this is emerald, just in the basic chenille brights for the green shell. But I thought that these two colors would look really good together for the shell, and then have like the emerald instead of for the shell for the body. But again, this is not Premier Basic Chenille Brights. This is Parfait Chunky, because again, I just like using the different textures. I don't know. But so this is the one that I want to use for the green part of the body. And then for the underbelly, I know I said I was going to use mustard, because in the photo, it looks like almost identical to the mustard color. But I feel like a color that would complement this project better is the almond butter color. Luckily, since I bought every single brown shade of Parfait Chunky that there is, I have plenty to choose from. And I feel like almond butter definitely complements these colors a lot better than, this is the mustard right here. So I feel like, you know, that's just like a little too orange maybe. Whereas this almond butter just, looks a little bit more natural for like the underbelly. So I'm pretty sure those are the colors that I'm gonna use on the turtle. Again, I do still need to go and get the red yarn from my house. It is getting late, or maybe it's not late, maybe it's just dark. I always forget, like, because of the time change, just because it's dark out doesn't mean it's late. But I know that my laundry will probably be done soon too, and I'll have to fold that and get that back home. And then when I come back here to visit the girlies tomorrow, I will be back with an update, and hopefully we can get started on this turtle. I gotta decide if I want to try to write my own pattern or not. I'll really be thinking about that tonight. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm in the kitchen. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my AirPod in, and I just like was like, I don't have time to take it out, because look at her basque. They literally haven't done this at all the entire time I've been here. So like, I don't know, I love that they're basking, because my cousin also, like, she just built that for them. As I mentioned, she just moved into this house like so recently. And she said that, like, I don't know, that the girlies weren't really feeling this little basking area. But look at now. Oh my god, she's so happy. She's looking at us. I love it. So cute. Oh, baby. I'm just so excited that she's, like, actually using the little upstairs area now. Like, oh my gosh, my cousin's gonna be so happy too, because I know she spent like such a long time building all of this for them. She's so cute. She's just loving it up there. I don't know what inspired her to go up there right now, but I'm happy about it. She looks like she's having the time of her life. Oh my gosh, is she gonna go back down? She just turned around. Is she heading back? I just love this. I love watching them. Like, I feel like I already knew turtles were really cool. Like, I already really liked turtles, but now I just, like, I love them even more. I'm so entertained. Hey y'all, it is a new day. It's now Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy day before Thanksgiving. I started out my day going to the grocery store, getting all the goods to make a nice Thanksgiving dinner for my fiance and I tomorrow night. And y'all, I'm so happy that I did like a pickup order at the grocery store because it was so insane. Like whenever I know I like absolutely need to get groceries, but it's like a holiday week or holiday whatever, I always put in a pickup order. Life hack, y'all, always put in a pickup order if you don't want to try to like brave the grocery store on holiday days, because it was so insane there. Like even trying to find a spot to pick up my pickup order was kind of crazy. So definitely a life hack. And now I'm back at my cousin's house to, of course, take care of the little turtle girlies. And I literally just gave them their pellets. And honestly, that's why I turned on the camera. I was going to show y'all how they were eating their pellets. And literally, like, I'm sure you can tell there's like no pellets left. There's some in the back there that are circulating by the filter that they're getting. But they're just so cute. I love watching them. I'm just so happy that my cousin like trusts me to watch them and stuff, because I don't know, it's so fun and they're so cute. I just need to figure out how to get like the like little grossness out of there for them though, because I don't want that to make the water like any cloudier while she's gone. I don't know. Hopefully she will text me back soon. Alrighty, y'all. First of all, can we just like talk about how good this video has been looking though in terms of like lighting and stuff? I mean, like honestly kind of crazy because I have like no natural lighting at my house because again, I live in a super small studio and we have like no windows or anything. So I have to use like ring lights and all these artificial lights, and I feel like my lighting still never looks good. And then here, I literally didn't bring any lights with me. I have no artificial lighting set up. It's just all natural lighting. I don't even have the lights on in the house. And it's just so beautiful. Like, this is so nice. I can't wait until my fiance and I finally move so that I can just live like this every day. It's living the luxury life. But we are back and prepared today to make this little turtle because yesterday I didn't have the red. And so today I made sure to bring 2 different skeins of red with me so that I can decide if I want to go with like a little bit of a darker red. This is Cardinal in Parfait Chunky. Or if I want to go with the brighter red, this is Poppy in the Parfait Chunky. So I don't know, I brought them both because I didn't know which one I would want to use. Honestly though, I have like hardly any of this, which might be a good thing though, because I do only need like some scraps of red for this project, because literally like it only needs a little tiny bit of red behind each of the turtles' eyes. So maybe I'll go with the Cardinal just to like, I don't know, kind of use this up since I can't really use this for a bigger project, but I'll see whatever looks best, of course. So now I just have to decide, do I try to freehand this? Do I try to make my own turtle pattern right now? Or do I just use a pattern that's already available and created? It's hard to decide because I do have some time and it's not like I'm having to prep for a market or create a custom order or do anything right now. I literally have nothing on my like crochet to-do list, like nothing that I absolutely have to do. So maybe I should actually just like take some time to design my own turtle. I don't know. Maybe I should start, and then if it's like this is gonna be way too much, way #team too much, then like I'll just follow a tutorial. Maybe I'll do that. Spend the rest of tonight, because it is only like 3 still, and again, my fiance like works nights. She doesn't get home until like 1 a.m. So I have like a lot of hours to try to figure this out. So maybe that's the game plan, is today try to come up with a pattern myself, try to make a turtle myself, and then if it seems like it's just not gonna happen, then tomorrow, again, my fiance literally works all day long on Thanksgiving, doesn't get home until like 1 a.m. So I can just follow a tutorial tomorrow. And if I follow a tutorial, I know for sure I'd be able to crochet that turtle within, you know, just a couple hours at the most. So I guess I'll do that. So let me stop talking and let me get to, and then I'll be back when I like figure out somewhat of what I'm trying to do. Alrighty, y'all, so I did get a star on the shell, and I still don't know exactly how I feel about it. For some reason though, I honestly like how it looks on camera more than like how it actually looks in real life, because I don't know, it honestly it kind of just looks like, I don't know, almost like a cookie or something, or like a Christmas cookie with like little Christmas trees on it. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me right now though. But for some reason on camera, I feel like, I don't know, it might be coming out a little bit better. Maybe not. Y'all can let me know. But I am hoping that when like I actually make it bigger, you know, expand it, put more rows into it, it'll start to look a little bit better. But I don't know, I'm like, I don't know exactly how I feel about it, because it is like, it's the vibe that I was going for, honestly. And like, I don't know, I think it's pretty cute. I've honestly just been having a lot of fun making this as well. I've barely even started on it. I keep having to like get up and go switch my laundry over too, but whatever. But I honestly highly recommend, like, if you're like me and it can be hard for you to like get creative, if you can get in like creative slumps kind of, or like if you're not one to write your own patterns, if you just like to follow the procedure as it already says, as someone else has already written it, I do still highly suggest for y'all to like step out of your comfort zone and force yourself to like use your creative side of your brain and just freehand a pattern, because like, I don't know, I've just been having a lot of fun making this, even though again, I've like barely started it. It's just been really fun. I'm gonna start on the next row, and honestly, like, I've thought of doing this before, like making, say, like a little chat and crochet type of video where like I crochet and talk, and I don't know, y'all can like crochet with me or something. But it can be so hard for me to talk while I crochet, specifically like if I am trying to follow an actual pattern, just because like I really like to focus on the pattern. I'm also just such a perfectionist, and like if I miss a stitch or something, it'll just ruin my whole day. Like, I'm not the kind of person who, like, say I'm short on a stitch, like, oh, let me just do an increase at the end, or like, say I have too many stitches, oh, let me just do a decrease or whatever. Like, no, I'm such a perfectionist. I need it all to be perfect. But since I'm just freehanding this, I'm like, I can actually talk to y'all while I crochet if I wanted to. It is still hard though, because I feel like I do get so locked in and focused. But another thing that I've been considering maybe trying out, well, I guess that my fiance is encouraging me to do, is start going live and like doing live streams while I crochet, because I used to get like a really big audience when I used to go live on TikTok back in the day, when I used to be a DTI influencer, you could say. I don't know, I was like not super big on there, but you know, people liked to watch me, and I also used to like play with my viewers too. So I don't know, dress to impress days were fun, but those days are long over now. I don't know if I could ever go back to that, honestly. Like, it was really stressful, but I feel like it could be fun to like crochet on live, either here like on YouTube, even though I don't really know how that works, but for sure like on TikTok. So if y'all would be like, I don't know, interested in that, for sure let me know. Again though, I feel like it would just be kind of hard for me, because I do get so locked in when I crochet, and when I'm on a live, I like to give all the attention to my audience, of course, because like I'd be nowhere without viewers and commenters and stuff like that. Plus it's just fun. Like, I like, of course, interacting with my chat and interacting with everyone. So I don't know if it would be kind of hard for me to like keep up on the chat while I'm trying to crochet, because even back in the day, like when I did Dress to Impress, I couldn't play the game while keeping up on the chat, which is why I had not only my fiance, but also our best friend would also come over to help me mod, like, in real life, just because, I don't know, it would get really crazy, and I couldn't, like, watch the chat while I was trying to get my little outfits put together. So that's why I don't know if it would be hard to, like, I don't know, go live doing crochet, especially just because now my fiance like is working and stuff, so she couldn't like just stay home and help me with my lives. So I don't know, something to think about, but if y'all would be interested in like some sort of live, for sure let me know. I think it totally could be really fun to start doing lives again. I also, like, don't get me wrong, I had so much fun back in the day doing lives. I feel like I definitely thrived on live streams. It's funny because I am a very shy and introverted person, but all growing up, I was a competitive dancer and a performer. I wasn't like a theater kid, but I did like appreciate theater, and like as a really, really young kid, I loved doing theater. So I really love like performing arts and stuff like that. Even though like in my real life, I'm pretty shy and closed off and introverted. So I don't know, sometimes when I do the lives, it puts me like kind of back in that mind space of how I used to be when I like did dance and did performing arts and stuff like that. Not that I'm like having to act or play a character when I'm on live, but I don't know, just that kind of like adrenaline boost. It's just that same feeling, I guess. And it's just different almost than just talking like to my camera like right now. I don't know, it just like sometimes it feels weird. Like I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Like hopefully what I'm saying is like, I don't know, somewhat entertaining, or hopefully somebody can resonate with any of the things that I talk about on here. But that's why going live is nice, because then people can interact with you in real time and you can talk to everyone. And plus, since I am on the more shy and introverted side, I definitely like, I just don't have a lot of friends like in my real life. Like I said, I have my one like bestie who used to come over and help me like mod my live streams in real life. And honestly, like not only is he my bestie, but he's probably like the one friend that I do have right now. So that's the other reason why, like, I don't know, live streams are kind of nice, because then I am able to, you know, talk to everyone. And back in the day, I would mostly talk about gaming and stuff, and that's what all of our common interest was like dress to impress, whatever. I also talked a lot about pop culture. I love pop culture and like reality TV and stuff like that. It's like my fave. But obviously now if I started doing lives again, I would pivot my content to be like fully crochet and stuff probably. I don't think I would go back to gaming. And I feel like that could be so fun too, because then we can like all talk about crochet together, especially because like I don't have any friends in my real life who crochet, except of course like for my cousin whose house I'm staying at right now, which by the way, I'm so upset with myself. I meant to wear that top today, the top that she gave me, that she crocheted, because I really wanted to show y'all. Maybe I'll wear that tomorrow. Maybe that'll be my Thanksgiving fit. But anyway, I'm sure y'all can see why I can't be doing these chatty crochet videos, because I haven't even finished a full row yet because I just keep talking. Okay, now I have to decide how big I want to make this, because I don't know if I want to keep it as like a smaller like pocket size. Well, I guess it's bigger than a pocket size now. It's like a palm size. Or do I want to make it like the size of my whole hand? Do I want to make it the size of my head? I don't know. I really can do anything right now. It just feels weird, because usually I'm like so used to having to make things for like markets or something. Like the only other pattern that I've ever created on my own before is a butterfly pattern, and I literally only forced myself to make that pattern because I had a butterfly market and I couldn't find any butterfly patterns that I liked, like not one. I couldn't find any. And it's funny because I feel like now there's like way more butterfly patterns out than there was just a few months ago. But I had to make that butterfly back then because I really want to have butterflies at my butterfly market. And I feel like that was just so different from like doing this, because with that I had a very clear vision of exactly how I wanted the butterflies to be. I knew exactly like how big I wanted them, what colors I wanted to use, everything. But for this, like I can really be so creative and do anything I want, because like it's not for market prep. It's not like I'm trying to make someone a custom order and make it exactly how they want. Like, no, I'm literally just making like a fun little gift for my cousin so I can make it however I want. Having this much freedom, it's too much for me. Because I feel like I don't want to make it too big to the point where she's like, what am I gonna do with this crochet thing now? But I also don't want to make it too small. I don't know, because I honestly, like, I think it would look so cute, like, on the wall. Here, let me just turn the camera and show you what I mean. So, like, if I put it on the wall, you know, like right there, like, on top of the tank, I feel like that would be so cute. But, like, I don't know if that's her vision, you know. This is her house, not mine. So I'm like, I don't know if she would want it there, because if I did put it there, I could really make it, like, pretty big, because that is a big space. But I don't know. I'm so sorry again, by the way, if this video has just been like so boring this week, because like I've just been talking a lot and like the only project that I have planned is this turtle. But I hope that y'all have still been enjoying it, especially if you've stayed to this far into the video. Honestly, like, I really enjoy watching videos like this of just like, I don't know, people just like doing kind of like more mundane things or whatever, because the way that I like to consume YouTube is just by putting it in the background behind whatever I'm doing, whether it's crocheting or whether it's chores or anything like that, because I just like, I don't have the time in my life to put on a YouTube video and like sit down and actually watch it. Like, that's just kind of crazy. So hopefully y'all are enjoying the vibes. I don't know, I really try to keep this centered around crochet, believe it or not. It's just so hard, I feel like, because I do so much other stuff, like, in my everyday life. Like, I'm not just crocheting 24/7 unless I'm in market prep. Like, then I will be crocheting 24/7. And of course, when I was deep in market prep all this summer, I was so busy with all of that I just didn't even have time to start up my channel or anything, because I knew that I had been wanting to do YouTube for a while, because I was like so into TikTok. But if y'all are also like on TikTok and stuff, you might know it's just so unpredictable, especially right now with like TikTok and like the US and all that stuff. So that's why I was trying to transfer over to YouTube, but I really just do so much, and I'm like, I don't know if I put myself in a box with like just trying to do the crochet stuff. But it's also just hard, because I'm sure that like YouTube works the same as every other like social media works with the algorithm, where they like to push out your stuff where you focus like around the same topic and stuff. So that's why I was like, I'll try to focus on crochet. But like my everyday life is just like, I don't know, it just like takes up a lot. Even though like I don't have a real job, like I'm literally like a stay-at-home fiance, but still like it's a lot. And that's what my TikTok content, like, it's so funny, like that's what it used to be. It would be like me like vacuuming the house and stuff, like whatever, doing my like wifely duties. But I had to decide on my YouTube niche and I just like, I don't know how like content like that would do. Like I don't know, I feel like that's kind of boring, even though it's funny, because a lot of times to clean my house, I have to put on videos of other people cleaning their houses. I think that people call it like body doubling. I'm not 100% sure, so sorry if I'm getting the term wrong, but it really helps me like to clean and stuff when I'm watching someone else also clean at the same time. I don't know what it is, but I just thought that the crochet content could be a lot more interesting, especially just coming from a place where like I literally started with nothing. Like when I started this, I literally was like signed up for a market, but I had no product made. I had no intention on even like picking up a crochet hook. I hadn't picked up a crochet hook in like at least 2 years probably. And then like I just jumped right into it. I just decided I'm gonna start doing this, and then I did it. And so I don't know, I thought it could just be kind of cool to share that like journey and just that message too, that like you can really do anything at any time. Like you can start doing something whenever you want. Like there's no perfect time, no perfect moment. Like if you want to do something, just go do it. I don't know, when it comes to anything, like whether you are a crocheter who's wanting to start to sell your product at markets, or just like anything else, if you have any other dream or passion that you want to do, I feel like just do it. Like just do it. Just pick up that hook and do it. There's never gonna be a perfect time, never. I mean, I don't want it to seem like I just randomly like started this channel and was like, I just want to do just something. I mean, I guess kind of. I've always liked content creation. It's honestly like so funny. I have like a secret YouTube channel actually that I used to post on when I was like a kid. I used to try to be like a YouTuber and stuff. So I definitely always have had kind of like that passion for like content creation and stuff. I do think that it's really, really fun. But I also, when I got into all the crochet stuff, I just thought it would honestly be like really fun to make a YouTube channel for the crochet, just to like, of course, first and foremost, be able to like form this little crochet community and be able to talk to y'all who crochet as well, because as I said, like I don't have any friends who crochet, which that also actually brings me to the point of, if y'all ever are applying for pattern test, definitely like tag me as one of the people if it says to tag people like under a pattern test. And also other way around, if y'all would be like comfortable with me tagging you in any of like the pattern tester post, definitely let me know. Like comment your Instagram down below, because again, I don't have any like crochet friends, so I have never done a pattern test before because I've never had anyone to tag. I don't know anyone else who crochets, except of course for my cousin, and I don't know if she would want to be tagged on the pattern testing thing. She's like very private, and she doesn't really do amigurumi too much. Again, she mostly does wearables, but she totally can do amigurumi. She's like so smart and creative, and just, I don't know, she's like the best. But if you are applying for pattern test, if you don't have anyone to tag, definitely you can always feel free to tag me. I would love to one day be like a pattern tester, even though I've heard that like there can be drama in like these pattern tests, which I'm like, that's so crazy. And I feel like that's the other reason too why I thought like, oh, starting a crochet like channel could probably be the best thing, because like what drama is there when it comes to crochet? Because honestly, like that's why my TikTok lives, like my dress to impress, like I kind of had to stop. It just like, it's a long story. Maybe one day I'll go into it, but it has nothing to do with crochet, so we're not gonna go into that today. But basically I just had to stop doing it because there was just like too much going on. But I was like, with crochet, like it shouldn't be that way. And that's why I was also like, like I don't really want to post like stay-at-home wife type videos or whatever, because I mean, first of all, like we're not technically married, and I know some people like, I don't know, get their panties in a wad over that. And then, I don't know, I just don't want people to, I don't know, make fun of me, I guess, for like that being my job. So I'm like, if I'm a crochet small business owner, that's like more respectable, I feel like. And like, what drama can come with that? I'm literally just showing like cute plushies to everyone. But I've heard that there's like, there can be drama up in the pattern testings and stuff with people like hating on the pattern creator, which also, by the way, if y'all are watching this and y'all are pattern creators and you need a pattern tester who you know is like not gonna be problematic and like hating on your work for no reason, again, definitely reach out to me. Like I 1000% like always give so much respect to pattern creators. Like obviously y'all can see I'm trying to freehand this right now and it's looking a bit rough, so I know how much work goes into writing those patterns. So if y'all ever need a pattern tester who like isn't gonna be like really mean and critical to your work, definitely reach out to me. It's honestly like, it's always so hard for me to give like any kind of negative feedback to a pattern, just because I know how much work goes into creating them. So I don't know, if you need someone who will hype you up, definitely, I'm your girl. But of course I'll also, like, if there's constructive criticism, I will definitely like find a way to tell you in a very nice manner, because I don't want to like hurt any feelings. But I know that that's also like the whole point of needing pattern testers, is to like give constructive feedback if it's needed. So definitely reach out to me if you need a pattern tester. If you are wanting to apply for a pattern test and you don't have anyone to tag, you can always tag me, Hanny with 2 Y's XOXO, on all of my socials. But I'm probably gonna head home soon, because I finally heard back from my cousin about like the little bits of lettuce in the turtle tank, and she said like it's all good, that they'll just eat it later, or like when she gets back home in a few days, she'll like do a full cleaning on their tank and stuff. So she told me not to worry about that. But I'm like, if they need it, like, I'll do anything that they need. But now that I know that, like, she said, like, that's fine that they do that all the time, I know I can go back home whenever. Hopefully my laundry should be done soon. I'm honestly, like, I was planning on staying here, like, as late as I could, because, I mean, first of all, it's the day before Thanksgiving, and the traffic has been crazy. Like, going outside, going anywhere today has been, like, stressful, honestly. And so that's why I was trying to wait and like not leave here until nighttime, until, you know, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 p.m. because I know that the traffic will die down a lot more by then compared to how it is right now. But I'm honestly just so hungry, and it's crazy because I ate like right before I came here because I didn't want to get hungry. But I don't know, man, I guess like, I don't know, maybe I've just been crocheting so hard, I'm working up an appetite, because I'm like, dang it, I'm gonna have to go home and eat. Okay, y'all, I just had to show you really quick. I feel like this looks so cool on the inside with all the color changes. Like, whoa. I don't know why, but it's like kind of satisfying to me. I've never made a piece like this that has like this many color changes, I guess, or like this consistent, like symmetrical of color changes. So like, I don't know, I never knew it could look like this. Plus I usually make my color changes like so extra hard on myself, and I won't even connect it. Like, I'll cut the yarn and like keep tying it together, because I don't know why, y'all, but this is way easier to do. I don't know why I don't always do it this way, but it's like, it's funny. It's like, this way is like mint ice cream with chocolate drizzle, and then you turn it inside out and you get the chocolate ice cream with the mint drizzle. Is this how people make like the ones that flip? No, I don't think so, but you might be able to. Finally had to turn the lights on because it got dark in here, but I think that this is the completed turtle shell. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. If I'm being so honest, I'm like, and this is like weird for me to say because I like am never nice to myself, which is bad. Always be nice to yourself. But I am like always my biggest critic. It's so hard for me to like say a nice thing about myself or like my work and stuff. But I like can genuinely say I'm proud of myself. I can't believe I just freehanded this right now, because again, I'm like not like creative in that way at all, especially with having to do the color changes and create like the geometrical sort of shapes. I'm horrible at that. I know I always say like I used to be a math tutor, but definitely like on the algebra, calculus, that sort of side of things, I like have never been good at geometry, have never been good at shapes. I don't know why, but it's so hard for me to visualize like stuff like that in my head. Like I physically need to see it. I can't just like trust the process in my head. Like no, I need it physical, tangible, whatever. And so I don't know, I'm just really proud of myself for like coming up with this right now. And now I just need to make the head, because I think like I'm gonna for sure like make this turtle like how I make my other turtles, where I like crochet the head onto it and like crochet the body onto it. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for the legs though, or the, what are they called, flippers, I guess, because I feel like I should probably sew them on, like actually create little flippers to sew on rather than like try to crochet them into the piece somehow, because I just don't know if that would look good or not. So I don't know, still have to come up with that, but I'm honestly just like really happy with this shell, like low-key proud of myself right now. I did decide to go with a like palm size. I didn't really size it up too much from that, just because again, I just don't know like how big of a plushie like she would want. I don't know, whenever I make things for other people, I feel like I usually aim on the small side unless they like specifically request something large, just because I mean you don't know like how much space someone might have, or you know what I mean. I don't know, I guess just especially coming from a place where I know I don't have any space, like honestly I don't know, I always like try to tell people like not even to get me gifts or anything for like my birthday or Christmas or anything like that, because I just feel bad, because I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to donate it because we don't have a house, we don't have room. So that's why I decided to make it a little bit smaller, but I feel like I could totally very easily like size this up and make a bigger version as well. I could even size it down if I wanted to make a mini version. So I don't know, it's kind of fun, something to play around with, and I'm really, really, really happy, and again, like honestly proud of myself that I did decide to freehand instead of just, you know, following exactly what a pattern tells me to do. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching me kind of sort of somewhat crochet this. I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I should have just like taken a video of me crocheting this and then like put that video up like on the side like in my videos, since I be like talking and yapping so much, because like you know how sometimes when you watch the TikToks like of someone talking, they'll put the what do they call it, the kinetic sand videos up above or whatever, so then like you can watch the kinetic sand and stuff while you listen to them talk. I'm like, maybe I need to like put a video of me crocheting so that y'all can like watch me crochet while I talk, since for some reason I can't talk and crochet at the same time. It's so hard for me. Hey y'all, and happy Thanksgiving! It is Thursday now, and I'm back at my cousin's house for another day of turtle sitting, and I actually made a lot of progress on the turtle that I was crocheting. I didn't get a chance to show y'all yesterday because of course my number one battle right now is with my storage always filling up, and of course my storage filled up yesterday. Also, probably just because I've been talking a lot. I don't know, maybe I should have split this video into multiple days. I feel like it's gonna be like hours long because I just am yapping. I can't stop yapping. I'm probably gonna have to title this like crochet and yap with me or something, because I don't know, I just keep yapping, and I'm doing it right now again. But before I get around to showing y'all the turtle progress, I actually, as promised, wore the top today that I was talking about that my cousin made. I was gonna say made for me, but she didn't make it for me. She just made it. She said she doesn't know who she was making it for. She can't remember. She made it a long time ago. But literally, like, you would have thought she made it for me because it fits like a glove. I'll have to do like a little fit check for y'all to put up right here so that you guys can see the top in its full effect. But it is so cute, and I feel like it looks so perfect. Again, it fits me like a glove, which is crazy because she wasn't making it for me, but it's like, it's literally, you would have thought she took my measurements. Like, I don't know, I just think it's so cute, and I'm happy that, I don't know, she wanted to give it away and give it to me because I'm so obsessed with it. I love it. It's also literally the perfect outfit for today as well, because y'all, I don't know how it is where y'all live, but where I live, it stays hot like all year round. So it's 80 degrees today on Thanksgiving. It's really, really hot. I honestly am like thinking about maybe just going to the beach and like vibing on the beach, since like I don't have anyone to spend my Thanksgiving with. I feel like it could be fun to like have a peaceful beach day. I don't know. And I just feel like this top gives such like beach vibes. It is so perfect for the beach. So I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that vibe today, but we'll see where the day takes us. Let me get the turtle out to show y'all the progress that I've made on it, because again, like, am I proud of myself right now? I might be. Okay, y'all, I'm so excited to show this to you. And I know it might seem like kind of silly because it's literally just a turtle, and I feel like people freehand turtles all the time, but like, y'all do not understand the process I have to go through in my brain to freehand something, because I love just following a pattern, following a procedure. I always say it, but I used to be a woman in STEM, so I love like numbers and procedure and stuff like that is my favorite. So having to like create something out of nothing, no matter how easy the project may seem, is really hard for me. When I used to make just wearables like this, not that of course I made this since my cousin did it, but when I made wearables like that, I would always like freehand wearables, because I feel like that kind of makes sense since you have to fit it like to your body. But when it comes to plushies, like, it's so hard for me to freehand. I can't just trust the process. I have to know what the final product will look like. So this honestly, it put my brain through it, which is a good thing. I feel like you have to like do that. You have to constantly put your brain to work is how I feel. If you want to keep your brain functioning for a long time late into life, you gotta keep it going. You gotta keep throwing things at it, you know, keep making yourself think. So I made this little guy. I really, really love him. And if anyone disagrees with me, I don't care, because I think he's so cute. I didn't do his eyes yet because I didn't really know how I wanted to do them. Obviously now I'm just gonna embroider them on instead of doing safety eyes, which honestly, I kind of prefer the look of embroidered eyes on the sea turtles. I don't know why. So I definitely am gonna have to still do that. I also need to do the red on behind the eyes, which I already told y'all about, and I was gonna like crochet it into the head, like do a color change with the red, but I feel like when you make turtles, it's kind of hard because the head is like, you know, it's kind of like when you make a bee, how it's just round and you have to like decide the eye placement yourself. And so I don't know, I was just like, I don't know where I'm gonna put the eyes, and what if I like make the red, like crochet the red in, and then it's like in the wrong spots and it looks weird. So I thought like the easiest way to do this is just like to make the entire head green, and then I was like, duh girly, like we don't need to make this harder on ourselves. Like the way you can use the red is just like how you blush up your plushies, just like, you know, embroider a little bit of red behind the eyes, just like how you would add blush under the eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do for the eyes. I know I said that for the flippers I was gonna like crochet them separately and sew them on, but honestly I was trying to make it a little bit easy on myself and not have to spend too much time on it. So I just decided to crochet the arms like into the piece along with it. And I was also thinking, because part of my whole point of making this was to like test myself and see, can I make a pattern? Can I write a pattern myself? Can I make something that I could like actually sell a pattern for, you know, that kind of vibe? Because a lot of crocheters I know actually make like a majority of their income, or at least like a big chunk of their income, and like pretty much all of their passive income off of their patterns. And that's a skill that has always been, again, really hard for me. Wearables, I honestly could probably write a wearable pattern, but since like my thing right now is amigurumi, like obviously that's where my focus is at. So if I am gonna write a pattern, I would want it to be a plushie, because then I can obviously use my own patterns as well at my markets, which that's also another reason why I want to start making my own patterns as well, is not just like to make a profit off of them, to sell them, whatever, because who knows, maybe I won't even sell them. Like maybe I'll just make tutorials, because I also get a lot of requests for tutorial videos. So maybe that's what I'll do with my patterns. Who really knows? But honestly, I would love to, like, at my markets be able to sell a majority of the plushies that I made, like, using my own patterns. I feel like that's a big goal that I could work towards one day. And I'm really feeling a lot more confident in my pattern writing skills now that I did make this turtle, because I do feel like he is really cute. Also, the size of him, like, he's a good size. Like, he's the size of my hand, you know? Like, he is a solid size. And it literally, y'all, like, it took me probably under an hour to, like, make him. Maybe not under, it took me a few hours. It took me, like, all last night because, oh my gosh, I didn't even update y'all. Sorry, we're just gonna completely go off topic from this turtle for a second. But okay, last night, in my last clip, when I told y'all I was about to leave because I was so hungry and I wanted to go home and eat, literally not even 15 minutes after I filmed that clip, I get a text from my landlord that says that we have no running water at home. So I ended up staying here for quite a while longer after I told y'all, which is also how I was able to get him all finished. So I should say it did not take me only an hour to make this guy, but I feel like now that I did write this whole pattern and know how to do it, I feel like I can definitely whip out a bunch of these guys super quickly. I feel like I can definitely make one in under an hour. So I also, point being, had that in mind when I was making him, because I feel like a lot of other crocheters, at least like crocheters who are in a similar situation to me with having to make a lot of like market prep and stuff like that, which I feel like that's also kind of like the audience that I'm like catering my content towards, is for the girlies who are doing the same thing as me, and honestly for anyone, because as we know, I talk for just like a majority of the video. So if y'all just want to hang out with me and chat with me and stuff, obviously I'm here for y'all too. I love all of y'all who are here, who are watching, and I appreciate all of you. But of course, for my market girlies, I wanted to make sure to make my patterns like kind of market friendly. And so that's why I thought that it would be good, instead of making the flippers sewn in, to just crochet them into the pattern, because literally, again, this would probably be under an hour for a market make. You could probably sell these guys. Honestly, at my markets, this might be one of my $13 items. Like, he's big. Like, compared to my $8 items, this is a lot bigger. My $8 turtles are like maybe half the size of this. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm excited to see, like, can I write a pattern as well? Because yes, I did like obviously make this pattern on the spot, but like I've never actually written a pattern, like put it together in like a cutesy like PDF format. So I don't know, I'm kind of excited to start like getting into that. And also, like, I don't know, I'm also just excited to like tell my cousin about it too, because literally like right before she got on her plane for the trip, I was talking to her about the business and how I'm like wanting to find more ways to expand the business, and I'd love to like write my own patterns, but I don't know if I'm creative enough. So I don't know, I'm just happy that like I've had this space this week to like really tap into my creative side and just let it flow and just see what I can create. So I'm so happy with this guy. I will of course show y'all what he looks like when he's fully completed. Veggies time for the girls. Okay, girls, are you ready? They're so cute. Let's see if they get excited right now for these greens. I feel like they definitely get more excited for their pellets. I should have showed y'all yesterday when I gave them pellets, but get your lettuce, girls. Get your greens. So cute. Another robot has been spotted. The robot house. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's actually like so funny, at least to me. I don't know. I told y'all about how my cousin's house is like this whole smart house, tech house, whatever. And like literally today when I came over here, their little like robot vacuum was like stuck. It was trying to like eat their rug, and oh my gosh, it was so crazy. And then like I literally took a video of the whole thing because it was so funny and crazy to me. So I'll like make sure to show you guys that video. It's time for you to go home. Bro, you just tried to eat that rug. Get going. Wait, what is going on?
Positioning successful.
What? Oh, it really wants to get that leaf, I think. Oh yeah. She said that is nasty. Let me grab that before I go home. Okay. Got a blast. But then, like, okay, it finally, like, I get it moving. It goes, like, back home or whatever. And then it literally, like, it says something like it's starting, like, some sort of cleaning routine or something. Like, I'm guessing, you know, to, like, clean out the vacuum. And it's literally so loud. Like, girl, what? It's so loud. Okay, interesting sounds, but at least we made it.
Started mop washing.
Oh. What the hell? What is happening? Wait. Why is this crazy? Why is this crazy? Okay. Okay, we're done. That was crazy. What the? Not this robot. And like, and then it finally shuts off, okay? And I'm like, okay, finally I'm safe from the robots. And then it like, out of nowhere, it doesn't tell me, it doesn't warn me. It just starts up again, and it's so loud. I thought I was safe. It started again. It's happening. I don't know how robots work. And I'm just like, that's crazy. So enjoy those clips. So now I'm just working on this final row, just closing up the bottom of the turtle. But I'm like just thinking about it, and I'm like, should I go live right now? Like, do I go live right now? Because I feel like it could be kind of fun. Like, since it's Thanksgiving too, like, I don't know if there's anyone else who's like spending their Thanksgiving alone. It's like, oh, like, it's kind of cute. Like, we can spend our Thanksgiving together so we don't have to be alone. So that could be kind of fun. But I don't know, again, lives just scare me, especially like right now, since obviously like I haven't gone live in so long. Like, I don't have any mods anymore or anything, and like my live process back in the day used to be like so crazy too, like not only with mods like online, but like I literally would have like my fiance and stuff and like my bestie be modding in real life and stuff, because it would just get so hectic. So I'm like, I don't know if it would get too crazy. Are people on TikTok still crazy like that? I honestly like don't use TikTok that much anymore. It just seems like kind of crazy there. But I love the lives on TikTok because like the little gifts and stuff are so cute. Like, I love getting the hat and the mustache and then being like, yeehaw! So I don't know, something to think about. I feel like that might be kind of fun. I also don't want like anyone to think that it is like sad or anything that I am spending Thanksgiving like alone, though. I don't know, because honestly, like for me, like it's kind of like, should we even be celebrating Thanksgiving? Not to get political, but like, do we need to be celebrating this holiday? Sometimes I feel like that. So that's why I'm like, Thanksgiving is like whatever to me. Like, I'm not really like celebrating it. I am gonna make like a really nice dinner for us later, so I'm excited for that. So I can't stay here too late today. You know what? I probably can't go to the beach either, because I do want to make us like, I'm gonna make us KFC famous bowls, like a copycat version. but like vegan because we're vegans, so that should be so bomb. In case anyone was wondering what we were doing for Thanksgiving, definitely drop below what y'all decided to do for Thanksgiving, or I guess not decided, because I know a lot of people have traditions. Like, you're probably not deciding to spend it with your family. You probably just do that every year anyway. But let me know. I love hearing about everyone's different holiday traditions. Let me know what your favorite, like, Thanksgiving dish is as well. Honestly, I've like never been a Thanksgiving food girly. That's honestly probably one of the reasons why I also just like don't really care about celebrating it. But obviously, like, I should also say the theme of thankfulness, I 1000% think we should be celebrating, but like that can also be celebrated every day. Like, I feel like every single day I always like try to write down at least 5 things I'm like thankful and grateful for. So definitely like this theme of thankfulness, love that, love being thankful and grateful. But like Thanksgiving, the holiday itself, like don't really care about that. Like, the food for me is mid. Maybe it is because I've been a vegetarian my whole life. So like, it's not like I could really enjoy a lot of the food. I did like some of the side dishes, but I don't know. I've never really been a Thanksgiving food girl. Let me know y'all's opinions, what you think. If y'all love Thanksgiving food, let me know down below. That's what I love about this world, is that we're all different. And see, that's what else is awesome, because I'm the girly at the Thanksgiving dinner who doesn't like the food, who doesn't eat turkey or ham. So I'm not gonna touch that, and I'm gonna leave all of that for y'all. So that's why it all works out. But let me know for sure what your favorite like Thanksgiving sort of food is, or dessert as well. I like love a good fall dessert, but here I am yapping and just distracting myself again. Maybe I should have just like split this vlog up into like a multi-day vlog. Maybe I will still do that. Maybe like this will be Vlogmas. And like that's what you'll get, is every day of Vlogmas is like one day of like my craziness here staying at my cousin's house, because I've literally like filmed at least 30 minutes of content every single day that I've been here. And by content, I mean like me talking about things. But honestly, it's just because that's what I like too. I love to just like put on a video in the background, a YouTube video, when I'm doing like my crocheting, my housework, my cooking, whatever, and just like listening to someone yap. Like, I love having a video where like you don't really have to watch it. Like, I guess it's basically just like a podcast though, huh? But then I like it though because I need the visual, because sometimes I am like, I want to see sometimes. So I need something where it's like, I don't have to look, but if I want to look, there's something for me to look at. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully y'all can resonate. I'm sure if you've stayed this long into the video, you can definitely resonate with that, because I really have just been talking so much this whole time. I guess it's just kind of like having like a bestie. Like, it's like when you're hanging out with your bestie. It's like when you're doing like parallel play, you know what I mean? With your bestie, and you're like working on different things, but like you have them there with you so that you can talk to them, and like you don't necessarily have to be paying attention to what they're doing, because like you're focused on your own thing already. But then like if you are curious to see what they're doing, like you can peek over, you know? So that's kind of the vibe I'm trying to give off here. Alrighty y'all, I just closed up the turtle. This is what he looks like from the bottom. And then, of course, from the top, of course, I still have to do his eyes. Y'all, I'm so annoyed with myself right now. Of course, I brought every material I could need except for any kind of black yarn. Like, so I can't even embroider his eyes right now. But at least I can take him home and hopefully get that done tonight. I'm, again, honestly, like, really proud of myself, which it sounds so weird coming out of my mouth, because literally, like, I'm telling y'all, I'm always my worst critic. But maybe that's why I need to start doing things like this, so that I do have something to feel like accomplished and proud of myself for. And I know it really is just like a turtle. Again, like everyone just like makes turtles, freehands turtles. I feel like there's already also like a million turtle patterns on Etsy, but I feel like it's just the principle of it. Like, it's just the fact that, like, I made this only using my crochet skills that I've, like, acquired over all the years, of course, and my cousin's turtles, and the picture of the turtle that my cousin drew. Literally, that was all I used for this. I feel like usually I'd have to, like, go to Instagram, Pinterest, like, spend a really long time trying to research, like, exactly what I want my item to look like, but I was like, girl, no, like, we're just gonna jump into this, because I always spend way too long thinking about the process, and then I never actually take action to getting the project done. So I'm just, like, honestly so proud of myself again. Like, oh, I'm sorry I keep saying that too. It just, like, feels weird. I don't know. It feels weird. It feels weird to feel good about myself, but I just think he's so cute. I did, if you're curious about, like, the colors and stuff, I used the Premier Basic Chenille Bright in Kiwi and in Caramel to make the shell. And then I used Parfait Chunky in Emerald and Almond Butter to make the body. And again, I just think he's really cute. I'm excited to write up a pattern for this guy. And now I feel, like, even more motivated to open up my Etsy as well. Again, I don't know, like, if I'll even sell any of these turtle patterns, because there's already so many other turtle patterns out there, turtle patterns that are, like, free out there. Again, I don't even know if I'm gonna sell the turtle pattern. I feel like I should, though, because, like, I took the time to do this. That was my goal. I really wanted to make some sort of pattern that could sell, because, again, as I've mentioned, I do have, like, a butterfly pattern, but I feel like that one is, like, it's kind of complicated the way that I made it. So if I was to put that pattern out there, I probably would for sure want to have, like, a video tutorial filmed to go along with the pattern if I was to sell that, because it is just a little bit complicated. But then again, I might just put out, like, a tutorial for that and maybe do, like, a PDF version on Etsy, like, if people did want to buy that to accompany them with the tutorial. Anyway, that's beside the point right now, but for now, I'm just really happy that I made this guy. I'm really proud of myself for coming up with this pattern, and I'm really excited to, again, just, like, write out the pattern, see if it would sell. I know there's so many turtle patterns out there, so many turtle patterns that are probably way more cool and fun than mine right here, but again, I just feel like this is, like, kind of the perfect little turtle pattern, because it is completely no-sew, so it is perfect for market prep. If you need to make a ton of these, you could honestly probably make, like, 10 of these in a day and have it take you, like, less than 8 hours. So I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of the perfect, like, market prep project if you need to bulk make something and you do want to be able to put, like, a good price point on it. I don't know, I feel like it could be good for markets. Hopefully other people think the same, but even if not, even if I don't sell a single pattern of these guys, I'm still so happy that I made this and really put my brain to work this week trying to come up with this. I also am, like, not too, like, worried or anything that it is so basic, because it really, like, I don't know, I wasn't trying to write, like, some crazy fancy pattern that I'm planning to put, like, a $10 price point on or something crazy. Like, I honestly, like, for this pattern, I'd probably only charge, like, $1 or $2 or something, like, really cheap for it, because, again, I feel like if I can start posting patterns to Etsy, like, especially if I am able to start writing a lot of patterns that I can post on Etsy, I do want to keep them really low prices, because, again, I feel like my number one reason for, like, starting up, like, this specific type of YouTube channel and everything is to really, like, encourage others to be able to do the same thing and to, like, sell crochet at markets. So obviously if people are needing market prep patterns, I don't want them to have to spend, like, some crazy amount of money on it. I want people to be able to make these patterns. I want it to be affordable, to be accessible to everyone. So I definitely am planning to keep my pattern prices super, super cheap, like $2 or less probably. It's also, again, just passive income. I kind of consider, like, the money that I would make off of my patterns the same as, like, the money I make from like my affiliate codes and stuff, like from Amazon and Shein and Benable and all that stuff. But then this is like honestly more rewarding for me to have this as a passive income, because like it's not like I'm just selling other people's products. I'm actually selling my own product, which is obviously the goal, is to make and sell my own products. That's like the dream. So I'm sorry I keep saying it, but I'm just so happy with this guy. I'm just really happy with how he turned out. So I think now that I have the turtle as done as it can be until I get the black yarn to embroider the eyes on, I should probably start, I think first what I'm gonna do is just like in the notes app of my phone, start writing down the pattern that like I obviously like used to make this, or the pattern that I like created while making it, whatever you want to call it. I know I said like I was gonna write down the pattern while I was crocheting it, which is like the better thing to do, but I, of course, did not do that. So now I'll be writing the pattern down. I think it should be pretty easy, pretty straightforward though. I'm fairly sure I remember exactly what I did. And if not, I have all the materials luckily with me, so I can always crochet another one, because I do really like this guy. I would definitely make another one right now. So first I think I'm gonna do that, try to figure out the pattern for this guy. And then I know I said at the beginning of this video that one of my goals for the week, well, I guess both of my other goals for the week other than making this guy, were more back-end stuff. The one is to do with Etsy, and then the other back-end thing is for my markets and stuff like that. So maybe I can try to start working on that as well. I'm just like, oh, I should have showed up here more prepared. I don't really know what was going on. I think it was just like not having running water at home and stuff. Like it literally just like turned my brain off. Like I was like, well, now how do I live my life? So I just like, I don't know, I kind of was unprepared. I just took my crochet bag over here, but I didn't bring like my laptop or anything. So I don't know how much of like the back end and more admin things I can actually get done here, like just using my phone, but we'll see. I'm happy that I can at least like start writing this pattern. Honestly, I might even start like writing it, like make a Google Docs or something to turn into a PDF, because I know I can do that from my phone fairly easily. But that is my plan for right now. As I said, I'm trying not to stay here like too late today. Honestly, like I would just leave right now, but as I said, I've been using my cousin's house since she does have like a laundry machine and stuff, because I don't have one of those. So it's really nice to have that amenity right now. So of course I have laundry going, and so I have to wait for that to be done. So I'm trying to find some things to stay productive over here, but hopefully I won't be here too late again. Hopefully my water situation is fixed at home so that I don't have to be here too late. But that's what I am planning to work on right now, and I will let you know how everything's going. Okay, I don't know what to tell y'all, but the robots are struggling today. So the lawnmower robot now, it got stuck here. As you can see, it tried to dig a hole. I was like, what are we doing? And now it's like, I don't really know what it's doing. Like, I don't really think that, the grass needs to be trimmed over there. Like, it seems fine. I don't really think it's doing much, but here we are today. It's a beautiful day. Just watching the robots do their jobs. Oh my gosh, no, you guys, I'm worried. It's happening again. Is it gonna do it again? Is it gonna go off course? We don't know. This is kind of fun. It's kind of a fun game. Oh, uh-oh, what are we gonna do? That's not grass. Uh-oh. Oh no. Why is it so funny to watch? It just is like confused. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oof. That don't sound good. Oof, not the dirt kick up. Oh my god, this is like Monster Jam. This is so funny. Oh my gosh, the birds got scared of it. Oh no. Oh no. Don't dig a hole, please. Oh, is it gonna get stuck again? It said, I'm gonna just sit here. Oh no. Oh no. I need to send a video to my cousin. Like, is this okay? Oh no. It happened again. And it said something, but it's so quiet. I don't know what it said. But basically it was just like shutting off. Like, what's going on? What is happening with it? I don't understand. This is crazy. Okay, I just texted my cousins to ask them what I should do about their lawnmower situation. It's so funny because, like, the whole point of me, like, being at their house and stuff, watching their house, is to watch the turtles, the girls, but the girls have been fine. They've had no issues. They're so easy. They just eat their little food, no problems. It's these robots. It's the robots that I'm really having to take care of. I mean, the vacuum was trying to eat the rug when I first got here, and now this lawnmower is gonna dig a hole, apparently. I don't know. So it's honestly, these robots, way more high maintenance than a real pet. And it's so funny because I always say that when I see robot videos. I'm like, why would you want to get a robot? You're basically like paying for a child, like to teach a child that doesn't know how to do anything. You have to like train it. It's just funny. Robot culture is funny to me. Okay, update. They just texted me back. My cousin's husband said it's fine. It's normal that, you know, these robots, I mean, they really are just like kids or like pets or something. They just have a mind of their own. I guess the lawnmower, he just likes to dig holes sometimes. It's just what he does, and you know, he should start up again soon. Okay, y'all, between all this robot craziness and like having to switch my laundry over and everything, I have, of course, been trying to write up this turtle pattern for this little guy. And y'all, it's honestly kind of funny because I thought like the hardest part of this whole thing was gonna be like actually having to make him, having to come up with a design, crochet him, all that good stuff. But honestly, it's almost harder right now actually trying to write out the pattern, because I feel like it's just because like of like the color changes. I'm like, how do I explain that well in a pattern so that it makes sense? I guess it's just because I've never actually tried to write my own pattern before. Like, I have made my own pattern, crocheting it, but I haven't actually written it out into words. It's like kind of confusing, and I'm literally still stuck on the second row. It's been like so long since I started on this, and I'm still trying to figure out how to best explain the second row, because I feel like usually in crochet pieces, you're not like already having to do a color change on row 2, and also having to switch back and forth between the colors. I don't know. So I'm like, how do I write this to make it make sense? It's also an increase row. So I'm like, how do people do this? It's kind of hard. I just think it's so funny that I'm still stuck on trying to figure out how to write out row 2 when there's like so many more rows left in this piece. And now I also like totally understand why people need pattern testers to test out their patterns before releasing them, because even a pattern as simple as this little turtle, I'm definitely at least going to test out the pattern myself, like exactly as I wrote it. I don't know if I necessarily need pattern testers. If anyone's watching this though, and y'all like would want a pattern test, of course, like that would be really cool. I would love to like send my pattern out to whoever wants it. So that would be awesome. But I'm for sure gonna like test it out on my own. But it is crazy though. I'm like, wow, I totally understand why people need pattern testers, because I don't know if anything that I'm writing is actually gonna make sense. I also completely understand why people might charge high prices for their patterns now too, because again, as I said, I'm planning to keep my patterns like really low priced, really cheap, and I am wanting to stand on that. I do want to have really cheap, inexpensive patterns for people to buy so that they can like start up markets and stuff. But I totally understand why people charge like a lot for their patterns, because it is not easy having to write out the pattern and come up with everything. And then of course you want to make it cute as well. When you do like the PDF version, you want to add photos and have really good pictures so that if you are trying to explain something in the pattern that is confusing, people can refer to the photos so that they can easily figure out how to make whatever you're trying to explain in the pattern. And of course, I feel like just part of the person who I am, maybe part of my perfectionism as well, is that I would just want to put out a really good quality pattern, especially if I am charging for it. Even if I am only gonna charge $1 or $2, I still want it to be really high quality and have really nice photos and everything. So yeah, I'm just like, wow, this really, I already, as I always say, have so much respect for pattern writers. Like, they put in so much work and everything, but this is really like making me have even more respect for pattern writers, because it's like even more work than I could have expected, for real. Y'all, I almost got so mad at this robot right now. Because I just moved him back here, okay? He's back on the grass. Okay, good, now he's going. He literally, I had him facing that way, and he turned around to face the dirt again, like, bro. But then he turned back around toward the grass, thank goodness. This guy, hopefully he's going home now. His home is like right there, that little thing right there. Hopefully that's where he's headed, but oh, these robots, man, you can't predict them. Oh, yup, there he goes. There, he knows. He said, it's time for me to go home. I'm acting up. I'm acting a fool. I gotta go back home. Hey, y'all. It is Saturday. I hope that everybody had an amazing holiday. I hope that y'all also had some good Black Friday shopping, found some cool stuff yesterday, hopefully. Personally, I have just been like bed rotting. Also, so sorry about how I look. Again, I've been bed rotting. So I honestly haven't been taking the best care of myself, but obviously we'll get back to that eventually. I feel like I've just been like kind of depressed lately, just because mental health be that way. Also, it is kind of sad that it's the first year ever of my entire life that I haven't spent Thanksgiving with my family. And honestly, I thought it wasn't gonna get to me, but y'all, it got to me. It's been getting to me. I was sad. I'm not gonna lie. Thanksgiving, kind of sad. But now we're back. We're getting right back to it. And today I want to show you the little turtle because I finally have finished it and I think that it's really cute. So here he is in all his glory. So I did end up embroidering his little eyes on and then also embroidering that little red patch, since that's just a very distinct feature of at least my cousin's turtles. I'm not sure if all like pet turtles have those, but my cousin, at least one of her turtles has really bright red right behind the eyes, so I really wanted to capture that in the plushie. I also did finish writing down the pattern for this guy, at least in like the notes app of my phone, but I still want to, of course, transfer that to a nicer like PDF version on my laptop. So I'm really excited to actually write out that pattern, and hopefully I can release that at some point soon, hopefully before the new year, and also put out like a tutorial and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see what I get to. I don't like to set my goals and ambitions too high, because if y'all have been here before, you might know my life just randomly can get so busy. Like, I will think I have an entire work day, and then I end up finding out like at midnight the night before that no, I'm gonna have to do something that lasts the entire day and I can't do any work that day. So my life is just really unpredictable right now. I have no idea when I actually am gonna have time to work or not. So I try not to set too many goals for myself, but it's also hard because I feel like I am such a goal-oriented person. And when I'm not like constantly achieving goals and things like that, I do start to like feel down on myself. Maybe that's also part of the reason why I've been down lately, because I just haven't really been accomplishing that much. So I don't know, but this is definitely a very big accomplishment of the week. It's one of the 3 things that I did want to accomplish this week. So I'm very happy that I did get him done. As for the other 2 things on my to-do list, which were the back-end admin things to do with Etsy and then to do with my in-person markets, I haven't gotten those done yet. I honestly, part of it really is just like not knowing if that is the right decision to make as well. I feel like I've just been having to talk to so many people about it and ask so many people's opinions on what to do, like whether I should open the Etsy or not, because I know like the fees can be kind of crazy on there, but at the same time, I feel like it would be better to have some sort of online sales channel than to just have nothing at all. So I don't know, it's just a lot to think about, but for now, happy that I got this turtle done. But thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below to let me know that you did like the video and want to see more content from me. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my face, as well as my cutie little plushies on your feed. Also, if you did make it to the end, make sure to leave me a comment down below. As I asked in this video, and I still am really curious about, what did y'all do for Thanksgiving? What were your Thanksgiving plans? And most importantly, what is y'all's favorite Thanksgiving dish? Because I did end up making my vegan KFC famous bowl knockoff type deals for Thanksgiving, and they were absolutely delicious. And I want to know what y'all like to eat on Thanksgiving, whether it is something more traditional like turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, you name it, or something more non-traditional, like maybe you and your family just like to go out to Olive Garden, or who even knows, for Thanksgiving. Or maybe y'all are like me and you like to kind of mix the traditional with the non-traditional. You know, I still got my mashed potatoes up in there, but you know, it's a little bit of a non-traditional type of dish. Also, if you are more of a shy girly, which I can also tend to be, then don't worry about leaving any words in the comments. Just leave me an emoji. And for your emoji, leave me whatever emoji it is that has your favorite Thanksgiving food in it. Or if they don't have like your favorite Thanksgiving food as an option of emoji, you can just leave me an emoji that's any kind of food that's your favorite. I want to see all the different food emojis down below for this week's video. Thank y'all again so much for hanging out with me this week. I hope that y'all had fun this week, because me and little Mr. Turtle here had so much fun hanging out with all of y'all. And as always, you want to say it, Mr. Turtle? Have a magical rest of your day. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, wait, what I need to do is I need to show the turtle to the turtles. What do we think? Oh, what do we think, Ethel? Oh!